Killer attaches a time bomb to a man's car. The 1-minute countdown starts quickly, but the man doesn't realize it. Then a bee flew into the car and flew around his ear. The man waved the bee away, but it doesn't work. Halfway through the countdown, but the bee was still there. The angry man drifted to the side of the road. He was ready to fight with the bees. There are only 10 seconds left in the bomb. Unbeknownst to him, the man is still fighting with the bee. Luckily, the bees had stopped at the car. The man took off his shoes and attacked the bees. The man was stunned. He didn't realize that his shoes were so powerful. The assassin saw that the assassination had failed, so he drove after the man again. The assassin saw this and fired immediately. Unexpectedly hit the gas tank of the car, but the man was too busy arguing with his wife. He didn't realize the gasoline was leaking on the ground, but the man wanted to light a cigarette. Unfortunately, the cigarette lighter is broken. The angry man threw it out, and just in time, he ignites the gasoline on the ground. The killer drove straight into the car before he could brake. Seeing that the fire is getting hotter and hotter, the killer had to jump out of the car to escape. The car went off the cliff and was destroyed. The killer had to flee the scene. The boss was furious when he found out the mission failed, so he hired another ace assassin to do the job. At this moment, the man realized that the car was out of gas, so he went to a gas station to refuel. Unexpectedly, the ace assassin also followed him here. The assassin showed the dagger hidden in his sleeve. He also showed the tattoo on his arm. He must be an experienced killer. While the man was washing his hair with a water pistol, the killer sneaks up behind him. Then he poured anesthetic on a towel. Then he sneaks up on the man. Soon the killer fainted in the pile of tires. The unsuspecting man escaped again. 2 minutes later, the killer finally woke up. When he was about to get out of the tire, the dagger suddenly pierced the tire. The professional killer flew straight up into the sky, experienced bungee jumping without paying for it. The boss was furious when he found out that he had failed again. This time he decided not to assassinate. Instead, he tied up the man directly. He's still smiling when he's confused. He doesn't know why he's being arrested. It turns out that the man is paranoid about being victimized. Even the garbage in the house is thrown away. He even suspected that someone was trying to murder him. So at night, the man quietly followed the garbage truck. He followed it from dark to dawn. Soon after, he arrived at a garbage dump. The man poked his head out and took a look, to find that the robbers were trading arms. Soon his actions were discovered. The man saw that he had been exposed, so he said he was just passing by. But how could the boss believe him? After letting the man leave on purpose, he sent assassins to kill him. Unexpectedly, the man was easily neutralized. That's why they brought him here. The man saw that he was in danger, so he miraculously ripped off the rope and jumped out of the window. But there was an enemy outside. They demanded that the man surrender, so he did as he was told. And so he escaped again.